things persist in the manner that they have for the last 50 years while the U.S. has been at war. We haven't been at war in a while. It's actually, technically, income tax is not due if we're not at war. The whole point of income tax when it was passed was to finance the Vietnam War. And since then, we've just had war after war after war to continue to have income tax and be taxed on both the purchase and your income, purchase of goods and your income. That shouldn't be going on. If we're not at war, there should be no income tax, right? Most people don't know that because your whole life you've just had to pay the income tax. But in reality, the way that the law was written and the way it was imposed was if we are not at war in the U.S., there shouldn't be an income tax. So, Trump has stated many times that he's looking to get rid of that. Maybe they're not going to be a tax on people who make less than $150,000 a year. Maybe there's going to be UBI. There's all kinds of things that, I do think kind of transpire over the next 3-4 years here while Trump is in office before whatever the next iteration of our government's going to be. I don't think it's going to look anywhere close to the same as it has been, especially with all the changes that are taking place. So anyway, on that, I do still think there's going to be a spike in oil, but I think it's going to be orchestrated. I think there's a lot of people that went leveraged long today on oil, and if they wanted to talk their book and remove those leverage longs, the best way to do that is to make it go down in the short term. I think it's a possibility that the conflict will continue to escalate in some capacity, and I do still think that the Strait of Hormuz could formally be announced that it's closed. And if you saw that, that's when we will get the move higher in oil that we're looking for the unwind or the reverse carry trade. Some other interesting things that kind of played out today. You saw the markets down over the weekend in crypto. If you bought the dip, you're doing pretty good today. You're up 10-15% across the board. Didn't really matter what you bought. Bitcoin, I think, up 6-7% over the last 24 hours here since the fall, yesterday evening. So again, if you bought XRP below $2, again, not financial advice. Oh, and I should start with the disclaimer. The opinions shared here are my own. They do not reflect the opinions of Digital Wealth Partners or any of their partners. Everything said here is my own opinion and separate of any of the corporations that I manage. And then also, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice. Please consult with your financial advisor before making any investment decisions. If you need a financial advisor, you can go talk to Digital Wealth Partners, and they will work with you. They are a registered RIA.